We took a short intermission. Didn't mean to.
We got we got hungry, so we had to take a little break. Sorry, guys.
We got hungry, so Chick-fil-A,
Yeah,
Chipotle. We just had to go get something to eat.
we went everywhere.
We don't know what you heard. We don't know what you didn't hear. But Heather's
Can
here.
y'all hear me?
Have no fear.
Yes.
Heather is here. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That was wild. So what we're gonna do real quick, just so that we get everybody enough time to get back in. Heather, if you can send the notification back out to everybody.
I low-key don't
I do
want
it.
to.
I do it. What we can do is, Al, if you could just recap, just in case.
All right.
You just recap your point of view, and then after that, Heather, you can give your point of view, and then I give mine, and we'll
All
go
right.
there.
Okay, we are live again. We are live.
Oh, yeah. So,
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, sorry. My all about Kamala Harris, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Like I said, the videos that I've seen of her, a few, just while I was stuck in traffic. One, she was announcing her pronouns. She was like, I'm what? She and her or something. Like, what the hell? Like,
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, what? And yeah, she does she says like some random stuff sometimes, talking about school bus, and she's talking about one idea, like, we're just gonna put the 3 big circles up and see what comes out in the middle, like back in school or something. She was saying something along that line. I was like, what the hell?
She was using a diagram to help the people understand what she was trying to explain to them. She was trying to get them to visually get it, guys. Come on now.
But she
Because
does.
y'all trying to talk about my girl like that. What's wrong with y'all?
She does she talks she talks to people like they're like little kids sometimes. It's like,
all right, I'll make sure to talk to y'all like that tomorrow. Let's see.
All right.
You're not gonna talk to me like that. I will walk off.
You're gonna fall in that fall in that puddle of water.
Yeah, a big puddle of water.
Whatever.
Be falling and can't help yourself. Have to ask for help to get up.
Falling in that algae water.
All right. So, okay, guys. I think we gave y'all enough time to be able to find us again. Sorry about that. We're transparent. I'm transparent. So what I did is I set up Premiere, right? And when I set up Premiere, I found out that they can't get on the way it would be traditionally if we just come in the studio and go live. So I canceled that, got this one going. Heather started having issues with her stuff. But I guess somewhere along the lines, it must have canceled each other out because I ended one and I started one. So I think right at around like 9:10 or something like that, we probably lost connection. So that's my bad. Sorry, guys. I didn't know it was going to do that. I guess it was like, you cannot stream if you don't stream when you said you were going to stream. So, yeah, so that's kind of what happened. But anyway, Heather, how do you feel about your girl since you want to? You feeling real confident all of a sudden, like you got some notes that you gonna want to say.
I'm ready to hear this. Come on.
Okay, so I'm just gonna let everyone know I am not that big on politics. I don't get into politics. It starts a lot of unwanted fights that we don't need.
That's fair.
So watching clips on TikTok.
Kamala.
Y'all know that. Watching them on TikTok.
Kamala.
I think I like her. I feel like this is a great thing. We're gonna have a Black female president, and she's gonna fix some things for us. Okay, guys, we gotta believe in her and we gotta support her.
Okay, well that was great. So the kind of
I'm ready for you to pull this shit up so we can go back and forth because I already know. I already know. So we're gonna keep it short and simple. Do you want Trump to run it?
What are we doing? We're supposed to be talking about Kamala Harris. It's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I already know what angle.
Can we just focus on the task right now? I mean, you're not prepared for a Donald Trump conversation. I know that for a fact. You don't have any notes on that. So.
I don't care for Donald Trump. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
We're not talking about Donald Trump.
I know we're talking about
the man was shot in the line of duty. Give him a break.
Who gives a fuck? You know how
Oh
many
my,
police officers are hurt
oh
in the
my
line of duty?
Lord Jesus.
Oh,
Heather.
Sorry.
Okay, I don't know a lot
um,
about Kamala as like her policies until I did some research today. But I'll just be honest, I don't like the way she acting. I don't. It's just kind of distasteful for me. Now I know that that's not how you should be picking people, but to be totally honest with you, nah. Mm-mm. Slim's in the house. Slim said
Yes,
we
Slim.
got a
That's what I'm
real woman
talking
in the White
about.
House running things. Oh my
Mhm.
god! So you got a supporter in the chat. Great, great. So we
This
got
is gonna
mm,
Soda
be
Can
fun.
Assassin, and we got and we got
Go ahead and
Slim.
drop the link. Drop the link so Slim can get on with us,
Oh, Lord.
so she could go back and forth because we're gonna have a female
Okay, so what we're
president.
gonna do first is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the facts out. Let's see, she ran off. See, that's why, right there, guys. That's why, right there. All right.
oh man.
I don't know why I can't see Slim on this one, but I can see it over there. Okay. Anyway. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. It's all right. All right. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. I don't know where Helen went off to, but she is in the back. So we're just gonna go ahead
I'm here.
and put these topics up. Okay, so let's share this screen and let's get this party started. This one, let's start with the stuff here. All right, so she has one, two, three, four, five, six, seven main things that she wants to or believes in or stands for. The first thing is healthcare. Her opinion on healthcare is that healthcare for all initially supported. She initially supported a single payer system, but later advocated for a more moderate approach, including a public one opinion. Okay. So if you don't know what that means, that's okay because what we're doing now is we're just giving you facts. Now, during the course of the conversation, if you want us to go back to anything, if the chat wants us to go back to anything, we will do that. Uh, and yes, then we know that you're on the YouTube, and we're happy that you're on the YouTube. I figured it out because I was like, where is he? Because I got Twitch up over here as well. So um, let's see. The next one that we have is criminal justice reform. Now, as a progressive prosecutor, as a former prosecutor, she has faced scrutiny for her record, but she has also championed reforms such as ending cash bail and reducing mass incarceration. We will get into that a little bit more in detail because I actually did pull that up with the Marshall Project. Okay, it's a nonprofit journalism about criminal justice. So since she happened to have that, they had a file on her. So we've done pretty good research today. Climate change. She believes in the Green New Deal. She supported the Green New Deal and has been a strong advocate for addressing climate change through comprehensive legislation, which basically means over time they want to offset the amount of carbon footprint that the United States has. Okay. And there's more stuff about the Green Deal. We'll get into it, but yeah, I'm just going over really quickly right now. Immigration, the Dream Act. She advocated for the protection of the DACA recipients and comprehensive immigration reform. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. Let's
Mhm.
see. Economic policies, the federal job guarantee. She initially supported the federal job guarantee, but she since walked back on that position. And I'm assuming by reading it, we can get into detail on it, but apparently it's saying a federal job guarantee, meaning you're going to be guaranteed some sort of job federally, or maybe they're going to use the federal funds to make sure you have a job. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to get into it. Uh, Social justice, um, racial and social justice. Is that radical? Wait, what?
Rachel. Yeah.
Racial. Okay, I got it right the first time. It's really small to read. I probably just need to
Yeah.
zoom this stuff in real quick. Way I can. Okay, that's better. That's much better. All right, focus on addressing systematic racism and promoting social justice. including police reform and voting rights. Okay, pretty straightforward. And the last one was foreign policy, which is a work in progress. Her foreign policy positions have evolved, and she has been cautious to align with the. She's been cautious to align with the administration stance, which was the administration that was she was a part of, which was Joe Biden's administration, President Biden. All right. Soda Can Assassin said, "Use your words, Jeremy." I know. I have an issue. All right, so those are the main topics that we have right now for her. Is there anyone that you want to go into more depth to, or do you just want to start giving your points and then we work off of those? Because we have a lot more stuff about her. She was an AKA, you know. We can get into that too if you want. She's well. Let's let the computer read it. Why do I have to read it? I don't want to read it. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's go ahead and share this screen. Did you want to go ahead and talk? Tell us how you feel about her. I'm
Yeah.
dying to know.
Yeah, I want to know too.
Me too. Like, because it was
Really?
a shocker that she was like, "I love her." I was like, "What?"
That's not what I said. I
That's
said,
not what you
hey,
said. No, it's not.
I think that we should talk about her because I feel like she's making history. Well, she's already
Mhm.
made history, but she's making more history.
Okay.
I do feel like her approach could be a little better. A lot of people discredit her for being black, which she is black. I don't know why people keep saying she's not.
Is she?
And yes, she is. Her dad is.
I'm just asking you.
Her dad
Her
is.
daddy is black.
Her dad is Jamaican. Her mom is Indian.
She was
Okay.
raised in an
And what does
Indian
that make
family.
her? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What does that make her?
A person.
Not a place, not a thing.
She is a person, but she's Indian and black, Jamaican. She's mixed.
Alfonso,
That's
I'm
my
deducting
point.
points for that. You know she had you back in the corner. You know she had you back in the corner, and you was acting up about the Slim J says supposed to be black and Indian. Okay, facts. Okay,
Exactly.
all right.
So
Okay.
then that's her. So why everybody keep discrediting her like that?
Okay, fine. Well, you know what? Since we
You
have,
don't have to grow up in the hood to be black. I just want y'all to know
whoa,
that. Like,
whoa,
because I feel like
nobody
a lot of
said
people
that.
feel like because she grew up and in her pictures she's Indian, it's like, okay, y'all are crediting what she actually is. And that's why everybody's looking at her sideways. And it's not fair.
Is that why they looking at her sideways? I think I have a reason why they
I mean,
looking at
there's
her
more to
sideways.
it, but yes.
I think I know why
Oh
they
my
looking
God.
at her
Why you pull
sideways.
this girl up?
I think I know why. Let's
This is calling. We have a woman who's now black. She said no black experiences. Definitely wasn't getting her head popped by the brush like the rest of us were. She has no idea what that means. She doesn't even get that. So we're talking about moving your head, just getting hit by a brush. But she's going to lean into this, and we need you to get on stage and just twerk, because that's what you black people like, right? And Megan Thee Stallion answered the call. Here she is, guys, on stage, shaking her booty for Kamala Harris.
How you feel about that?
Okay, hold on. So Megan is an advocate for women. Let's start there.
Women to shake their booties.
Two, Megan should have did a speech instead of the songs, because her songs are about twerking and fucking and shit like
Why
that.
do you want an entertainer to give a speech though? I mean, I'm for it. I'm
Because
for it. I just want to know why.
Because if you are advocating for women, then advocate that through a speech so that people can understand. You dancing, yeah, it's gonna get her people to vote, because people are gonna say, oh, Megan fucks with her, so guess what, I fuck with her, I'm gonna vote for her. But it's more to that. And if she would have just had a speech and broke it all down, I feel like it would have been more appropriate. I don't feel like Megan should have been twerking, but Megan is a performer. She was doing her job. So
Okay.
I mean, there really isn't no right or wrong, and there really is no right or wrong person because everyone got skeletons in the closet or everyone's made mistakes.
Okay,
So
so how did you feel about Amber Rose speaking? Like, she had a speech. She was able to get up there and speak. So how did you feel about that?
I'm wondering.
Oh,
I don't
Hello,
feel. I don't.
crickets,
Okay, first
crickets.
off,
Hello,
I didn't see
hello.
nothing wrong with it, but I don't feel like her. I don't. Okay, what does Amber Rose really stand for? Let's go there. What does she stand for?
Amber Rose,
Yeah, what does she stand for? She
the
has a
exact
slut
same
walk.
thing that the stallion represents. Only she
Basically,
did it better.
No.
at least Amber
Also, shout
Rose
out
gave
to
it.
Baby Scorpio. I heard you were
Oh,
looking for me.
oh. At
Yeah,
least
we
Amber
were.
Rose had a speech. At least she had that.
She did have a speech, but when she got up there, like it just wasn't. I don't feel like
It didn't
Amber
seem
Rose
genuine.
wasn't giving. It wasn't giving. Like I just it wasn't giving. I feel like it was fake. I mean,
Yeah, it didn't seem genuine.
Trump probably paid her to do that. It's
I'm
all
pretty
about
sure
the
he did.
money. If your money right, the person gonna do what they need to do. It's that simple.
The link is up if you guys want to join in on the conversation. You have two options. You can either be on cam or off cam. If you are off cam, it's gonna have to be one of the people that we know. All right. So just letting you know. Uh, if you are going to try to be off camera, you at least got to get on camera on the back so I can see that you're an actual person. If you're new to the show, all right. So we don't want you doing anything wild and crazy because it's live, and YouTube would be like, no. So, yeah. Soda can say Amber Rose had no reason being up there. Okay,
Show did it.
and neither did the stallion. So that's my whole point. Like, if we can't be playing that type of game because both of them found the most
Megan is an
acceptable
advocate for women.
For women twerking,
and
My
putting
God.
dudes in jail for no reason. Saying you got
First
caught
off,
yep.
that's not
allegedly.
fair. That's not fair.
No,
Not gonna get me YouTube. Allegedly. Now, allegedly, she put somebody in jail for no reason because he was messing with the friend and was finna get Kylie, allegedly. And then you want her to come up and speak, but then Amber Rose, who actually did her dirt, but actually got married, had kids by Kanye West, one of the most richest black men, arguably in the United States. I mean, I'm not saying either one of them is great, but I'm saying if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. What that means is if you would rather have the stallion having a conversation and speaking, then why can't see? I mean, how did this all love for the women thing go? Because I mean, just don't really seem. Don't worry about it. Let's just see what
I know we're not
let's
going
see
there.
what the other woman got to say.
Oh, I'm just gonna doing that. I think all black people will watch this podcast if I just start shaking my butt.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna start shaking my butt. That'll get people to listen to me.
Maybe.
Obviously. Oh, now we know you black.
Yeah, shake your butt. No.
Because I saw Candace,
like
she was working
that.
on her podcast, and now I know for sure that she is black. And here is what's amazing, and there are some black people that are calling this out for the code switch, but it is the round of applause that she is getting as she tells these horrific jokes. So just to jog your memory, let's not forget what she said at the BET Awards when she did this awful cringe-inducing skit that I should be able to sue her for. I cringed so hard to be able to sue her, but here's what she said at the end of that skit. Take a listen.
Yeah, girl, I'm out here in these streets.
Oh.
Would you like to talk about that? Her being out in the streets?
let it play. Let
Okay.
it play.
Baby Scorpio says it's all about the Benjamins, baby. And honestly, at the end of the day, it is. They know that certain performers are going to attract certain eyes. Amber Rose was going to attract certain eyes, just like Meg Thee Stallion did in Atlanta. It was a good move if you holding a concert. And unfortunately, this is nothing more than how I feel about a person's race. It's not about their policy. It's not about that. I mean, even when I read through the policies just now, like her 7 stances, I don't even know all of them, and I claim to be semi-informed, and I don't even know what some of this stuff is. So, I mean, yeah. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
you got nothing to say about what you just said?
Man, I
Okay.
don't even get me started.
Yeah, girl, she out here in these streets.
I feel like you don't
I'm
like
sorry,
that.
guys. I'm sorry. I respect it. What do you want me to do? I respect
Me
it. It's
too.
good. It's good. And I thought that was the worst cringe. But then came her speech. I don't even know where she was speaking. And she did the appeal again. Again, take a listen.
Donald Trump, on the other hand, has been talking a big game about securing our border, but he does not walk the walk. Or as my friend Quavo would say, he does not walk it like he talks it.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. Really? Oh my God. Jesus. Oh my God.
Okay, like I said, her deliverance and her word choices
Oh my God.
could be better. I am
Man.
gonna say
Could it
that.
be?
It could
Yeah.
be way better.
Just a little
But
bit.
Just a
but
little
guys,
bit.
she is trying. She's in Atlanta having this speech for one. So the culture in Atlanta is very different.
It don't matter.
Yes, it
What she
does.
said.
You have to give the people what they want to see to get them to vote for you. And that's what she's doing. She's advertising, she's marketing. Like, she's making sure she's getting these people to come in and vote for her. She knows what these young people want and she's giving it to them. That's all she's doing.
Oh, she's friends with Quavo. What's next? Eminem gonna drop a couple of songs.
Right?
God damn it.
Oh man. That was very cringy though.
No.
God.
To be honest, I kind of do think that she might be doing a bit much. Okay. There was another part in this that she did that I just don't think we should play over here.
What?
She was like, okay, well, huh.
Telling her she's definitely black, not like Candace Owens. Yo, yo, yo. What is this? Okay, you know what?
Here we go.
I see this. This is how it feels to me. So imagine if I decided to run, I don't know, in India. And I just decided to be like, hello, thank you very much for helping to watch the Candace show. I'm coming to you live from the Candace podcast. What do you guys think? Do you think Indian people would be offended by that? Because that's literally me watching her try to code switch and put on a black accent, right? Becoming I guess, a cartoon stereotype of what she believes every black person sounds like and can relate to.
How you feel about that?
But her voice isn't changing. It's just the words that she's using and she's referencing rappers. So what? Like, other presidents literally were at the same fucking thing with a whole group of rappers. So what's the difference?
Do you believe?
Not.
Are you talking about Trump? I told you, don't be talking about Trump.
I don't give a fuck.
Trump was a
No
real
one cares
estate
about
mogul,
Trump.
and that's why he was around rappers, because rappers was trying to get into the what?
I don't remember this.
The real estate game.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, because they started to get put in jail for the other game, so they had to figure out a way to get rid of this money and sit it somewhere. So I mean, they not like us. I don't know what to tell you. Let's
Oh man.
what the chat is talking about. All right. So let's see. Soda Can Satin said, no one who does the slut walk should be taken seriously. Okay. He also says Crin City. And that boy says, sit your head down. Slym said, she trying to touch her back. She trying to touch her black people. Let her get her hood on. Well, see, that's the problem. Because she's trying to get her hood on. Just be what you are. Just be what you are.
Right.
Barack didn't do none of this. He just swagged up. You couldn't change what he was. He was swagged up.
Mm-hmm.
And he was lighting people up with them drones. You feel me? That man got blood on his hand.
Oh man.
That man wasn't playing. Then he come out there and say, "I go in love with you." Like, y'all like, oh my god. And then he go to like, high schools and shoot threes, all net. And all the while he just bloody. Shout out to one of the most gangster presidents to ever do it. Just be yourself. I don't know. Soda Can said this preferred Quavo. Reference Quavo as a potential what? As a potential presidential nominee. All right, Heather.
I don't think that's what she was doing, guys.
Okay.
She just said as my friend Quavo would say, and then she went on with the lyric from his song. It wasn't her saying, "Oh, he's gonna run up for president too." Like, come on, y'all.
I'm just trying to make sense of why I had this.
Which we never know. He could be into politics, and maybe one day he would like to. We don't really know him like that. We know him as a rapper. We don't know these people's personal lives. Remember that. So
that's a good point. That's a good point.
He might be really smart. He might be able to hack it. He might be in law school for all we know.
Slim J says she needs to be herself. And Soda Can says she might as well do a freestyle.
She's gonna do that next. She's gonna do that next.
She's gonna be in the booth.
In the house. Vote for me, I'll kick you out. I don't know. Something. Slim said Baby Scorpio said they are all up to no good. And look, that's really,
tea.
That's really the truth, though. They are really all up to no good. What they are all for is their agenda and what their constituents want. So you best make sure that whoever that you end up voting for, left or right, that at least you got some type of incentive out the deal. If you looking down the whole list and ain't nothing for you, there ain't nothing for you. All right? I say this over and over again. When Trump was in office, I got 2 paychecks. He sent them himself. He signed them all. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that that's the best thing, but I got 2 paychecks though. You know what I'm saying?
It's all about the Benjamins.
Hey,
like Baby Scorpio said.
And when Barack Obama was in office, there was peace. there was peace.
But you were getting fined too if you didn't have health insurance.
He was fine tuning that piece. You feel me? Like, he was making,
my God.
Hey. Well, we're gonna keep that peace. Hey. Swoosh. Kobe. Oh man.
Oh my God.
So Candace said, I'm saying she is a potential nominee. Yes, she is. Oh, I got you. Okay. She referenced Quavo while she was a potential presidential nominee. That's not really fair. We gotta keep it fair. Because the Hulkster was definitely at the Republican he was there.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he was there. So I mean, you just gotta entertainers. Yeah. Everybody needs some entertainers because some people only listen to entertainers.
Yep.
Just like Miss Harris said, y'all stupid. So don't forget.
Don't do that.
She said you stupid.
She did say that.
That's what it's like for me as I watch that. And if I ever see Kamala Harris, that's exactly how I'm going to talk. That's exactly how I'm going to talk. I'm going to talk like a Simpsons character. And then we're just going to see what happens as she
almost like she's here with us.
She starts pretending to be black, and then I'm just going to throw back to her pretending to be Indian because that is the culture that she actually identifies with. And we're just going to see where we get. And the answer is going to be nowhere. But here's my thing, okay? If black people vote for her on the basis of that, okay, well, Candace is not black. If black people vote for her on the basis of her pretending that she listens to Megan Thee Stallion and Quavo, she has not. Have you seen her husband? Nope. Doesn't bring him around nowhere. Nope. She does not. Have you seen her entire family? There is no one in that household that is listening to Megan Thee Stallion. Not a single person.
How you feel about that?
Actually, her husband is white.
Did he listen to Megan Thee Stallion?
I don't know if he does. Maybe he does. But Megan Thee Stallion has Caucasian fans. Okay, guys, it's not just black people. That's a stereotype, and that's not right.
I'm gonna give you a point for that because
Yeah,
you don't
she
get a
got
lot
an
of
anime
money
song.
because black people are cheap. They're not gonna buy your stuff. They just gonna stream it. So yeah, you're right. We're frugal with our money. Let me change that. We're gonna stop saying that black people are cheap. We're gonna say that we're frugal with our money, and if we can figure out a way to not have to purchase it, then we'd rather do that. So, yeah, you're right. Um, I mean, I know for a fact that when my son starts gaming, he's not going to be like just burning through real money to get fake money to go to Grand Theft Auto and nuke the whole town because somebody stepped on his shoes, his virtual shoes. Like that's not gonna happen. So yeah, I got you. So the can also saying I'm saying yes. We got it. We got it. So the can saying what you gonna do when the 24-inch pythons come? Oh my lord. Okay. Okay. I see he want to go ahead and go straight to Judge Joe Brown. Slim J said Megan Stallion got yeah, you're right. You're right. You should be reading them type of stuff. I got to read that.
Just put it on the screen.
Christian man. Anyway.
Saying that's listening to Megan Stallion, least of all her. Okay. But if you're going to vote for her according to that, you deserve what you get. I don't care. Call.
All right. Well, that's what she said about it. Did you have any video that you wanted me to pull up? Because we want to be as non-biased.
Oh, I wanted the one from TikTok where Megan did that performance because that performance was trash.
Why you? I thought you was on her side.
I mean, I said she should have did a speech instead of been on their stage twerking. And then her performance wasn't the best. I said that when we first started. I'm being real. I've seen Megan perform. Well, I've seen TikTok videos of Megan performing, like because she was just on tour, and the way she performed on stage for them people that paid for them tickets is not the same thing she gave at that rally. That's all I'm gonna say. It wasn't really given.
Sorry. I know y'all can hear that, but let's see. You sent it to me?
It's on TikTok.
Did you send it to me on TikTok?
It's on the TBH TikTok.
Okay.
Like what kind of question is that?
Because I'm on it, so that's why I'm like wondering.
Sir, it's on there.
Okay, I hear you.
Dang, Miss Attitude.
My God, sorry. Just asking.
Because make it make sense, guys. Come on now.
Oh my Lord. So you said it's on there and I'm looking on it and I don't see it on there. So I'm just trying to understand. You talking about it's in the inbox?
Yes, Jeremy. How else would you see it? Because I told you this earlier when we were at work.
Okay. Messages. There's actually messages and not the inbox, but whatever. Okay. We're pulling it up.
Here we go.
Oh, look. It's right here.
Okay. I just told you that.
Oh wow, that's crazy. It's like somebody put it right here. Okay. Let's take a look. See. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's do it this way. And share. And yeah. Come on now. There we go. Can we do it like this? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see. Control. Oops.
You're taking too long.
Why don't you talk, then? You see me working.
Mm-hmm.
We can't hear it.
I know you can't hear it, loved one. I know.
Why? Fix it.
Because I had it on mute and so. Don't worry about it.
Oh my God! You don't know how to work the computer?
Do you know how to work a computer?
Y'all, Kamala Harris's rally looked like an episode of Empire.
What we gonna do next week, ladies and gentlemen? Heather will be running the Wednesday show. I'm just gonna get on and then get off because my phone don't connect. And probably won't even show up. Like,
and then I'm gonna ask you. You don't know how to work the computer?
Yeah, exactly. Baby Scorpio said, "Man, And she's talking about me. I gotta play this one. I'm sorry.
Hi. I was just waiting on Lucius, Lion, Hakeem, Jamal, and Tiana to come out on stage. But the people are outraged that Meg Thee Stallion got up there twerking.
Copyright. Copyright. Get it. Twerk it.
Y'all expect from Meg a praise dance to Yolanda Adams? I knew that was not happening. But what did y'all expect from Meg? A praise dance to Yolanda Adams in the midst of it all? Like, if y'all don't hang it up flat screen, y'all already knew what y'all was about to get. Some people are saying she's trying to relate to the younger voters, and some people are saying this is just tacky. So how do you feel in the comments? Let's talk about it. Y'all.
All right. So, how do you feel about this, Heather?
I already
Before
told
we get
y'all. I
into some
feel like
actual policies.
she should have did a speech.
No. If you're gonna sit here and say that the other girl couldn't do it, then why is it okay for that girl to do it?
Because she advocates for women.
So does the other girl.
It's not the same.
She literally had a walk for y'all called slut walks, saying it's okay to be a thot. Like how is that not
okay?
advocating?
Let's just get into the other shit. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go back and forth. We're gonna be here all night. We don't want to go back and forth. We don't want to do this to these people.
Megan Thee Stallion, she actually graduated from college, so why I would expect a good speech from her.
She's educated.
I mean,
she's opening a clinic here in Houston. Like, you stand for some of the stuff this person stands for. Why not elaborate on those things?
Right?
Yeah. Why are you shaking your ass? Like, what's the point? She could have
just like spoke true and just been like, did so much better, way better.
Too sweet. Trying to talk.
But yeah, whatever. Get what you get. They're trying to get all these entertainers, so that's what they're.
All right,
they're doing that to get the younger people. That's what that is.
Yeah, get certain crowds.
I know. That's why she.
All right, let's see what Judge Joe Brown got to say.
Oh.
Copyright. Everybody liked it, apparently, because it's on every video.
I gotta ask you about Kamala Harris. How you feel about her?
She's a piece of shit.
Oh, shit.
I was in California. She lacked professional competence, and she worked on it by hiking up her hemline when she needed influence rather than researching. She's always tried to do the casting couch to get where she wants.
Oh.
Now, the problem...
Do you know what that means, Heather?
No, can you elaborate?
Casting couch means that you was like for anybody and everybody. Like, in order to get the role, like, you would do some things.
You calling her a professional hoe?
That's what he said.
Because that ain't what she getting.
Is that'll get somebody to a certain level quickly. But you can't get past that level if you don't have competence and talent. So
I'm not saying that.
My thing about it is if I'm crude about it, in this city years ago, I used to represent a whole bunch of pimps and hoes, and I know a hoe when I see one.
Well, there you go.
Well, first off, I'm not gonna say no names, but I know a couple of people that is giving that, and she is not giving that compared to the other two people that I know that do give that.
And you've been a pimp for how many years?
Don't worry about that.
Okay, don't worry about it.
Just know I know.
And I say this, I don't care, women, you do what you want to do if you want to have recreational sex, but when you do the casting couch or anything else for professional purposes to get paid or advance, you a hoe.
Ooh.
Do you agree with that? Like, if you're just doing it to enjoy it, that doesn't necessarily make you that. But if you're doing it for the payola or to get a job.
You know what? I'm going to be very real with you.
I mean, that's real talk, to be honest.
Okay, let's go. Do I think prostituting or being a John is okay? No. Now, most women do go to that because of some type of trauma they have had. Now, if you're going to do it, then you might as well get paid for it. You see what I'm saying? Like, the fuck you doing it for free? Pussy ain't free. Like, I'm not. I'm just saying. Like, okay,
if you gonna do it, get paid for it, shorty. But
yeah, if you gonna do
though.
it, if you gonna be fucking all these different guys, make them pay for your fucking bills.
Why they can't? Why they just can't do it for the love?
You can't tell me that these women love 10 guys. Come on,
I don't know.
They might.
Bullshit.
You never know.
You can't even love. Okay, first off,
you can love a lot of people at once.
Love is strange.
You can love a lot of people at once, but you cannot actually be like in love with two different people at the same time. That don't make no damn sense.
How do you know?
How you in love with two people and you're probably hurting one person because you're messing around with somebody else? Let's be real. Exactly. It's not logical. So
ultimate being said, if you gonna lay on your back, make sure your paper is there.
That's what I'm saying. Get that bag, sis. And if you don't want to go get on the pole, go be a stripper.
You have found your people, ultimate being. You have found us. Other Cannon says, preach. He says, Tokyo is your honor. And Slym J even say big facts. Oh my goodness. All right, let's keep going.
And she's old hoe.
Oh.
Oh, damn. You just gotta let it play for a little while.
Okay.
And the problem is what is she supposed to do? Somebody, one of her sycophant slaves, comes up and unwraps her in a carpet naked at Putin's feet, and he says, oh, yeah, I'm Julius Caesar. He said, no, ho, I got better stuff here already. Plus, I don't want you anyway, you old woman. Get on up. You know, or Xi Jinping, is he supposed to be impressed? She's doing word salad. Well, we're here today because China and the U.S. are here today, and that's why we have to agree on what we're doing here today. Like, fool, what did you just say? You know, did you say anything?
Yo,
that's what you were just talking about. Like she talking like a fifth grade, like she talking to fifth grade.
I think that she talks like that to make sure that you're tracking her and that she stays on topic, because it's real easy for people to get sidetracked and start talking about like 5 different things at one time. So.
Okay. Let's see what else you got to say. Alfonso, you got something else?
Just play the video.
I like Judge Joe Brown, man, and I got to interview him. Shout out to the Art of Dialogue for having him on there. The homie Judge Joe Brown can say what he want to say because he's not practicing anymore. My man said she hiked up her hemline. Like, who says that? Sheesh. Bro, like, this is crazy work, and a lot of people are saying this. That's how she made it up there. But he's exactly right, and everybody's seeing this except for.
Now, I don't know if we can call somebody a prostitute because we don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we had some people that came out with receipts, well, in her case, Polaroids, you know, they just pulled out the Polaroid. Okay, I got you. But I mean, Polaroids wasn't that long ago, Heather. I'm just saying.
Okay, but let's be real. How many people fuck their way to the top? A lot of people do that. A lot of people in the music industry do that. A lot of people in these professional jobs do that. Like, it happens. It's not like it doesn't happen. It's not something new.
If you're right, you're right. I mean, but is that necessarily okay? So it happens. Do you think that's necessarily a bad thing?
What do you mean?
Okay, what I mean by that is, of course, it's not fair. But if you have the assets and somebody wants to access your assets and they're willing to give you some assets for your assets, then I mean that's a personal something that you got to deal with, right?
Yeah, and some people gonna take it. I don't know.
Right,
like we don't know everyone's situation, so some people probably don't have the confidence or feel like they have the education behind what they're trying to be. So the only way to climb up that ladder, if you don't have the education or experience, or you're in a bad situation, is to fuck whoever to get the spot you want because you're gonna get paid more money, you get better benefits. Like, that's all it is.
Alfonso, what you think?
Yeah. I mean, it's like she's probably trying to climb that ladder. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't. I don't know. We don't really know, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, y'all keep talking.
All right.
Well, if that was the ladder she was trying to climb, she got very far. Like,
right?
She's like basically our fucking president.
If she did do it, she the GOAT.
She did
pushed to the front. She got pushed to the front.
Look what she's doing.
No, you out of order for that.
What is there to discuss? She's the all-time hoe. Like, if you did do it, you made your way to the top. But honestly, I don't feel like that's the case here because she did go to school. She is in Congress. Oh my God. Guys, first of all, there's nothing to back that accusation up. It's just assumption. No one really knows. There's no receipts, no proof. And
not yet.
She's educated and she has the experience. So I feel like it was hard work that got her to where she is.
Okay. Poll is up for you guys. It's a little bit behind, but the poll is up. And the question is, do you think Kamala could be a good president? We'll let it run for a little while. But let's go ahead and get out of the funny business. We do have one more thing that's going to start getting us into some more serious things. And that's going to be this video. And I just want to see how you feel about it. We're just going to let Alfonso respond to this one first.
All right.
Yeah, we're going to let Alfonso respond to this one first. But before we do that, we're just going to pull it up. But before we do that, let's see what the chat has to say. Let's just do it like this. I kind of like this one. This is a nice setup. It makes it seem like we got important people on the podcast. Right. Anyway, let's see. Slym J says, what Tina Turner say? What love got to do with it? Facts. I guess. Slym J said, if your game is real, you know how to do the deal. Now, that's facts.
Mm-hmm.
Soda Can say hard work on her back.
Oh my God.
Don't you cut that
off. Where did she go? Come on now.
You wanted this fight. Now you got to deal with the bombers.
Right?
Oh, man. Slym said, when have P not been fair? Right.
Is that pennies? What is that?
P-U... I think we know what it is.
I know.
And it ain't never been fair. You absolutely right. It's not fair. I'm glad it's not fair. Some of y'all don't deserve it. But anyway. All right, so Heather's in the background somewhere. She back.
Oh.
C is on mute, but it's okay because we finna see what this guy gotta say. Alfonso, I want to know how you feel about that. Here we go.
Let's see.
Well, one of the vice president's favorite stories doesn't appear to be hers. It looks like she plagiarized it from a well-documented Martin Luther King Jr. story. Yet another Kamala attempt to rewrite her own history in an effort to court black voters. Let's bring in L.A. County Republican Party Chair Siaka Massaquoi and Fox News political analyst Gianno Caldwell. Welcome to you both. Thank you. I want to play this. I'm still stunned by it, and y'all might be as well, but this is Joy Reid talking to black voters.
You're going to look real crazy being on the other side of that line, particularly as a person of color, but really as anyone who claims to have any connection to the culture. You're going to look real weird and real lonely on that side.
I mean, Siaka, it's embarrassing to say to yourself, much less on public, on video.
It's actually super insulting. First of all, thank you for having me here.
Of course.
But I would like to throw a question out to a lot of black Americans watching this. Aren't we just sick and tired of being insulted like this? Every February they throw out Martin Luther King about content of character, not color of skin, but yet every election cycle, you better or you're not black enough, or as Joe said, you're not black if you don't vote. So at this point in time, we need to be just over it. We're individuals, we're human beings that our melanin count, yes, is high, but we also remember she helped lock up a lot of black men that look like me. We also remember that she didn't laugh about it, talking about Tupac's her favorite artist smoking marijuana all day. She has been a living contradiction, all the while wanting open borders and wanting us to pay for criminals who come in. And I'm sorry, even if it's the mother with her child or the MS-13 gang member, when you crossed, that was illegal. You committed a crime. Let's be honest.
Meantime, Gianna Caldwell, Black Lives Matter, not happy about this, saying, quoting here, installing Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee and an unknown vice president without any public voting process would make the modern Democratic Party a party of hypocrites.
What you think, Alfonso? You got first.
Well, speaking on the point of her locking up people, yeah, she was locking. I think they said she locked up about 1,500 people when she was in California for marijuana. And then when she goes on I think was the Breakfast Club or something, and they asked her, "Oh, did you smoke weed?" She's like, "Yeah, I smoked it. I inhaled it too." And then they just all laugh about it. It's like, what the hell? Yep. It's like, but you lock people up for it, and then she just openly admits that she smokes it. Like,
yeah.
I'm like, come on, man, really? It's like she ought to I don't know. She ought to just like let all them go, the ones that she locked up for that. If it was just strictly for that, she ought to just let them go. But she won't.
Okay.
But yeah.
What do you think, Heather?
I didn't know nothing about that. So that was something new to me.
Research alert.
It's okay. That's what we're doing right now. So we are not going to shame her for that, because I'm researching right now as we doing this pod, and I'm gonna call BS on that. What that man said just a few minutes ago.
Because I heard that she was helping release people. So I don't know if maybe I have it wrong.
She was definitely getting people put in jail. Yeah. And she definitely
but
did.
But didn't she like change the law or something in California?
She did, actually. I'm trying to find it right now. She opposed California's ban on affirmative action. California's ballot position in which it pretty much kept people from being able to say you can't vote because of your race, sex, or ethnicity, especially in areas of public employment, public contracting, and public everything. Pretty much by her banning the affirmative action thing, it made it so that people could actually participate in getting jobs, like fairly, like state jobs and stuff. That's probably why she had that federal job thing once upon a time. She also obtained 2 of the largest recoveries in history of California's False Claims Act over Access State Med and Medicare payments. So basically, she went after Big Pharma. Kind of what Donald Trump said that he does. She did. She went after Big Pharma and actually got some recoveries, which means she got some money back to people. She also leveraged California's economic clout to obtain better terms with the National Mortgage Settlement, which was something that happened in 2010, United States foreclosure crisis that happened. They were referred to as foreclosure gate, but basically she was able to do better terms for people who live there. And Slim J says smoking and selling is 2 different things.
That is true. That's very true.
Oh my!
You're still advocating for it, but you're locking up people for it.
I just saw that right here. I was like, yeah, I'm about to, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. She also launched the California Department of Justice Division of Recidivism and Reduction and Reentry. She was on record on wrongful conviction cases as a attorney general, and she dealt with criticism from academics and activists. So basically, she had a miscarriage of justice a couple of times. So wrongful convictions. So as you can see, she did some good things, she did some bad things. She did some good things, she did some bad things. So now I'm kind of teeter-tottering back over. Because if you're doing, that's just like if I'm walking down the street minding my business and I get arrested and they say, you selling crack. And I'm like, I don't even know how to cook crack. We don't care. You're going to jail. And they have no evidence on me whatsoever, but I stay there. And I never get out. There is no you get out and you get millions of dollars and you rich. No, I stay there. I die. I have to fight against the booty warrior every day. Like, it's bad. I would be upset. I would be very upset. So that's a point deduction for me. I'm not going to be fighting Fleece Johnson because you messed up. No, I'm not doing that. Sorry, not doing it. So, all right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the other nooks and crannies of it really quick. Hey guys, thank you for rocking with us. We're 55 minutes. We did not do any reaction blitz, but this is one of those important ones. Ultimate B, Ultimate B is saying we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Yo. You know Fleece Johnson out now, Alfonso. He been out for
yeah.
Okay, just thought I'll let you know. He a warrior, just let you know. All right. Let's look at this. A couple of things that are kind of not good. And we want to cover that too, just so that y'all are aware. Baby Scorpio says she did nothing worse
I
than
like
Trump.
that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't know. We gonna see. Because I don't know. Slim J said, "Wow." She might have been referring to the warrior, but saying that she did nothing worse than Trump doesn't mean that she's better than Trump. It just means she didn't do what he did. But I hear you though. I do hear you. I do. All right. So for the death penalty, one of the earliest tests of Harris' career as a district attorney came after a man, and I'm just paraphrasing, guys, was shot and killed police officer in 2004. And Harris had campaigned against capital punishment and rejected calls by police groups, the officer's family, and prominent state Democratic officials to seek the death sentence. The decision permanently fractured Harris's relationship with the city police, according to the people close to Harris and police officials. The Trump campaign is already citing this case to criticize Harris. What did Jeremy just read? Basically, what Jeremy just read was a person shot a police officer. The police officers and other fellow Democrats said, we want the death penalty for this person, and she refused the phone call. Do you think that's right or wrong, Heather?
Wait, what?
The scenario is this. A person was convicted of shooting a police officer.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did they really shoot the police officer? They did, right?
Yes.
Okay.
A San Francisco man shot and killed police officer Isaac Espol. I can't say that, man. I can't. I'm just gonna say Isaac E. in 2004 because I don't want to mess up his name. And basically, when he got killed by this guy, Harris campaigned against the capital punishment, which is death. She didn't want to give him the death penalty, and she also rejected phone calls by the police group. It means he wasn't even going to talk to y'all. And when other Democrats of higher caliber was like, "Hey, we need you to go ahead and send him up the creek," they're like, "No." How do you feel about that? It is no right or wrong answer. I just want to know how you feel.
So I feel like he committed a crime. Like, he shot a police officer.
He did.
9 times out of 10, most police officers that get shot at, it really didn't have to go that way.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, okay, you shot a police officer, and because she made this law, she's trying to save you and not give you the death penalty and not talk to the police. What were they? The police department or whatever?
Yeah, police department and
I mean, that's kind of fucked up because
the
police officer was doing his duties. Like, he was taking care of the community. Like, that's what they do. They put their life on the line for us. Or that's what they're supposed to do. They don't all do that, but you know.
Also, just let you know, I closed the poll, and the question was, do you think Kamala could be a good president? 75% of you said no. 25% of you said yes. So,
boo, y'all suck. Just want y'all to know that. Losers.
And this is the same
Oh,
person that just said just a few minutes ago, nah,
Okay, but everyone does things that
hey, wait.
aren't right. So the way
Okay,
that you have to
Jamal. He
look
gotta
at
take out the
this,
nine.
shut up. The way you have to look at this is who who are you gonna benefit from, and who's gonna do what is best for the majority of the people. That's how that goes. Because there is no right or wrong person here. They're both fucked up. And they're not going to be able to fix it in 4 years. Like, let's be real, we're dealing with a shit show right now. So it's kind of like, who do you think is going to somewhat or try to actually fix it? So it's all to it.
Alfonso, what you think?
about the decision right here on this.
Yeah, about that because we're
I mean, I
trying to
think
prove to us why, but we just moving because
I think it is pretty messed up. Like, I mean, damn, I mean, you killed a cop, so it's like you're already showing that you don't care. So why would you not let them pursue the death penalty? And she was just like stopping it, basically. It's like, I don't know. I think that's pretty dumb. You're just wasting more taxpayers' money, basically.
Yeah, I mean, that person gets a life
Everybody
sentence.
wastes taxpayers' money. It's what the whole government does. It's not something new, guys.
Okie dokie. Moving on. How you think I feel about it? I think it's I think she might have had her reasons, but to be totally honest, I don't see why she was fighting so hard against a convicted murderer. Now, if it was some like the evidence didn't really prove it either or, then okay, I get what you're saying. But if it was solid, then Slym, we're gonna get to yours in a second. We're finna fire through these real quick. Okay. Incarcerated transgender people. On a number of issues that came up during her tenure as Attorney General, she was bound to advocate on behalf of a client, the state of California, in ways that might not align with her personal beliefs. This was her explanation for arguing to release fewer prisoners than the court had ordered. So the court was like, I need you to release some prisoners. She was like, nah, some of these murderers need to stay in there. Okay, cool. But Harris told the LGBTQ plus outlet, The Advocate, that her role advocating for the state is the same reason her office composed a brief seeking to deny gender affirmation surgery for transgender people in prison. I had clients, and one of them was in the California Department of Corrections. It was their policy. When I learned about what they were doing behind the scenes, I got them to change the policy, Harris said. Pretty much, Harris said, hey, look, y'all cannot be becoming dudes in the female prison and vice versa. We're not paying for this. How you feel about that, Heather? Go.
I think that's legit.
Okay. Alfonso, what you think about that?
Same. I feel the same way.
See, we agree on something.
Yep.
See, now this is so. I'm just being honest. We all agree on that. We not finna pay for you to decide that you want to be something.
They shouldn't have got caught up and went to jail, and they would have been able to do whatever they wanted to do
Right.
out here in the free
If
world.
you had not went to jail, you could have found a company that would have paid for it. I mean, the company we work for paid for it.
Because this show as hell ain't me.
Well,
maybe they got locked up on purpose, hoping that the taxpayers would pay for it.
So see, Republicans,
that's not how that works.
Republicans that are watching this, keep in mind, she did this. Now she ain't gonna do this. I mean, she had a whole commercial with everybody and everything, But this is the core person that you're dealing with, right there. Now, people evolve and people change over time, but I don't think this is something that she would just like change completely. I think she's playing ball because the Democratic Party and the plus community are very close knit. It is what it is. But even some people in the plus community don't advocate for that. So, yeah. Slim J said the whole point is they do not want a woman to be president, nor a black woman to be president. Okay,
that's true. They're intimidated by her. Straight up.
How?
Because she's
Brown
educated.
did not look like he was intimidated at all.
Right.
First off, how legit do we even know that is? Like, he could be doing false advertising. And that's very common when everyone's trying to be the president. There's so much shit that comes out that half of it ain't even true. It's just to distract you.
Okay.
You know that.
I do. You don't hear me fussing, do you? Okay, let's go into some positive things that she did. That okay, so the Candace said the Democrats started it. I'm sorry. That sounds like a podcast. And then he said, Judge O'Brien doesn't lie. So
how do you know? Where your receipts at? When you find them receipts, come talk to me because that don't make sense.
Judge
Don't
O'Brien,
come over here talking about it ain't what it is when there ain't no receipts because we need them.
So now we got to put up a poll for Judge O'Brien. You think Judge O'Brien tell the truth? Oh Lord! All right, let's share this. And guys, we so the cat said got it.
Oh man,
jeez. Okay, let's go here. All right, guys. Y'all don't really necessarily need to see this because we're gonna let it read it to you. But some noble achievements that she has. But let's just go right here. Maybe it's smart enough to read where I wanted to read. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Hope you don't read it all.
Kamala Devi Harris, born on October 20th, 1964, in Oakland, California, has had a remarkable career in public service. One carat. Here's
okay. Don't worry about that. You tried. Thank you. Noble achievements. Advocacy. As a senator, she advocated for stricter gun control laws, the DREAM Act, and the federal legalization of cannabis. So as you can see, she evolved, as they like to say. You know, she was locking people up for weed because that was the law. And I can kind of identify with that. I'm not going to lie to you. You know, if my job is as a public prosecutor is to uphold the law, and at that moment it was not legal for you to do that, then yeah, I'm gonna lock you up and do everything in my power to lock you up. But as it evolves, then I will evolve. So I can agree on that. Let's see here. National profile. She gained recognition for her pointed questioning during Senate hearings, including those of Trump Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh. Okay. Let's see. What else did she do? Oh, she was a U.S. Senator for California. She was also the Attorney General of California. She was a district attorney for San Francisco and the Vice President of the United States. So she got a good record. She got a pretty good record on that. All right. She graduated from Howard University and University of California, Hastings College of Law. Sorry if I butchered that, guys. You know I can't read. And her father, Donald Harris, is Jamaican and taught at Stratford University. So that means he's smart. And her mother, I can't say that, was an Indian cancer researcher, which means she was smart too. So you're dealing with a smart person. I will tell you that. You're dealing with a person that is very smart, very calculated. So, black people, do not think that it is a coincidence that she's talking about, I'm out here in the streets, man. She's doing it on purpose.
Yep.
But don't think that Trump ain't doing stuff on purpose too. Okay? We're not talking about him tonight because we're going to get him next week. Even though me personally, I would lean more toward Trump than I would Kamala. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm being honest. But we're going to do it right. We're going to do it fair. We're going to do it to the best of our ability. All right? So the Ken Assassin said most golf balls through a guard. Oh my God. No.
What?
No,
What?
Nothing.
What is that?
Make my job difficult, man. I got to cut that out. Let I pre-read before I said that. My Lord. All right. El Camino. If you're from the military, you know that cadence. So The front look like a car. The back look like a truck. The front is where we kiss. The back is where we're woo. All right. If you know, you know. Anyway,
Oh my
mind your
god.
business. Okay.
I'm so lost right now.
All right. What? Secret Service incident. A Secret Service agent was removed from Harris detail due to distressing behavior during a recent trip. That's interesting. Now I want to know. Anyway, closing remarks for this.
Thank you guys for watching our show about the politics. We know that that's kind of
Don't just
what?
close it the way we normally close it, though. Like, actually close it, but give your opinion on how you feel about Kamala Harris. Has it changed a little bit? Do you feel more of an informed voter? Because the honest truth, at the end of the day, that's the hope. So, I mean, just
Can you let me get there?
okay, fine.
It's okay. Keep talking.
Oh, she don't like
I'm
when she get
sorry.
cut off. Oh, but you can cut people off. Okay.
Jeremy, where did you go? This is ridiculous.
You're not gonna be talking to me like that.
Okay.
You don't talk to Alfonso like that. Don't talk to me like that. Okay. Okay. I also can cut your
Whatever.
camera off too. Just remember that. Okay.
I'll hang up this call.
Oh, Coco, no.
Don't play with me.
All right, I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. Say your piece. I'm sorry.
Okay, guys. So again, I want to say thank you guys for. Whoa! Why did we zoom in? Thank
You're
you.
talking.
Zoom
You're
out.
talking.
Thank you guys
Oh my God.
for joining the podcast. We had a strong 8 on the screen. So shout out to you guys for sticking with us.
Yes, thank you guys. We know it's a train wreck.
Yeah, we know we had it together, didn't have it together. I learned some things about Miss Harris. It didn't change my opinion. I'm still gonna vote for her. So yeah, I hope you guys got more information about her as well and learned something new. Also, make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and X. It is in the comments. And go ahead, guys. One of y'all take over.
All right.
Nope,
Nice.
Alfonso, you don't get to go. You the last
Nope.
one.
All right. Okay.
You the last one because you have no clear cut like left or right. So yours is the most important. All right.
Okay.
Guys. If you watch the Boondocks, you'll know this character named Uncle Ruckus. And Uncle Ruckus would say, "Don't trust them new N-words over there." All right.
She's not a new one. She's been
talking.
one. She's black. Her dad is black.
Excuse me.
Stop discrediting her.
I
That's
am
that show we
talking.
talking
You
about.
didn't even
Why
let
y'all
me.
want to discredit her?
All right, guys. If you want 4 years of this, then you vote for her. Because that's what's gonna happen. See,
no,
she's gonna go to the United Nations and make us look crazy. All right.
No.
I tried to be nice about it. I'm not gonna be nice about it now. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right. Now I did learn some things about her. And what I do like the fact that she did do some things that I agree with in her past, and she made some tough decisions in her past. I feel like unfortunately she made some decisions that me personally, going over all the stuff that we've been going over, might have changed how she views the world, which is fine. But unfortunately, it does not align with what I would like. Okay. There are a couple of things that, and they're not like major things. I mean, like if we had a few things changed, then I could see myself voting for it. All right. We just be honest about it. But unfortunately, these are a few things I believe that are keystone and very important to her campaign. And therefore, I don't feel comfortable. Because if Beto was running, I'll be voting for Beto.
Oh. Beto.
100%.
Bring him back up.
No, I would even be a part of his campaign. Like straight up. Because Beto, I mean, even me and my wife agree on Beto. So I'm just saying that's a guy that, you know, he understands the situation, boots on the ground, and he also has the full picture. If they had Beto, which is another reason why I'm upset with the whole Democratic situation right now, I wish that they had given the Democratic people, or the people who choose to be Democrat, the opportunity, and especially in the swing votes, the opportunity to see something more than just one option. Let them feel like they're a part of it. I know she's not the official nominee yet, but the way it looks, it just looks bad. Because you guys, the Democratic Party is always talking about fairness, equality.
Mhm.
Everything has to go a certain way so everybody feels included. But right now, this does not look like inclusion.
It was just a last minute hiccup, though. It's not like it happened
Come
on
on,
purpose.
Heather.
Well, first off, who fucking let that old man run for president, anyways? Like, come on. Y'all knew it was gonna happen.
Heather, he's still the president.
Whatever.
No,
He's really not.
they
He
know
is, but he's
whatever.
not.
He's
He's a
still
robot.
holds the title.
He's a robot.
Robot or not, he's the robot got the title. So
that's fine.
Put some respect on his name.
He's a, what do you call it? He's a plant. Like how you called Ice Spice a couple of weeks ago.
No, he's not a
Yes.
plant. Kamala Harris is a plant.
Don't do my girl like that. No, she's not.
That is the definition of
not.
a plant. But whatever though. All right, Alfonso, we want to know: have you been swayed? Have you not?
I would say, yeah, I know. What's her Harris? Of course, she has a chance to make history and all that, but she ain't the one. She is definitely not the one.
You broke my heart.
She's
We will talk about this tomorrow.
I would love to see a female president. I really, really would. But
yeah, that would be great for us.
Kamala Harris is not the one. Nope, she is not.
You had your chance when Bill Clinton's wife was up there, but y'all got scared. Y'all got scared of Hillary because Hillary was going to run the world. The world, Craig. The world. I would have voted for. I would have re-enlisted and voted for it because it's about to go down. Oh man. My Lord. The most qualified person to ever try to run for president and got beat out. Like, I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. Anyway, all right, guys. We thank you guys for rocking with us, especially all 6 of y'all that made it through. Also, give a shout out to Ultimate Being. I don't know if you've been in the clouds or not, but if you're new, welcome. This show is a train wreck. It's always a train wreck. And we love our little train wreck. And it's going to probably stay this way and get worse when we start doing it in person. So,
oh my God, I can't wait for it to be in person, guys.
Oh, yeah. So, also, we have another show tomorrow, just in case you are new or anybody watching this new, and it's Just My Opinion with Slym J, where that is not a train wreck. There's actually a lot of very serious topics.
Real life shit.
Yeah, real life. I mean, tears almost happened last week. So I'm telling you, if you just want to get a taste, just reach back to any one of those and just listen. Literally just listen. And that's what we want to do. We want people to be able to do what they want to do. Also, Heather cooks. I'm actually working on her pasta video right now. So, well, not right now, but today. So she'll be dropping that soon. And we're also going to be working on a format for that too, so that y'all can be a little bit more immersive with that. And I think Alfonso's going to do the gaming, or he's going to start massaging girls on the table. I don't know. He's going to do something.
Ooh, la, la, la.
Oh, my God.
Patreon. We're going to put that on Patreon. Y'all want to see the big booty? Sign up.
They not like,
oh, my God.
All right, man. Y'all already know how we do it over here. When we get ready to go, we like to sing y'all out if we can. So let's go ahead and play this. Let's just play some music. Oh no.
Yeah, just put up a reaction video.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's do that instead. All right.
Yeah, they just
Look,
throw
guys,
one up real quick.
at the end of the day, guys, it's always you versus you. Seriously though, make sure that you're doing the best that you can to be the best that you can be. What does that mean? That means don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about what they're not doing. Worry about what you can do to make your life better, to make the people that you love better, to make the people that depend on you better, to be better. That is the goal. Anything that you do. We love you guys. And we are going to play. We're gonna do two. We're gonna do one from Alfonso. Is there anyone in particular you got to do it at the grocery store?
Yeah, do that one. That one's a funny one.
That's what I thought. So we'll do that one, and then we'll do one other one. Did you have one that you wanted to put up too, Heather, just for the ride out? We're not gonna react. We just playing them.
No, the only thing I had was the Megan thing. You already played it.
Okay. All right, guys, we love you. Slim J in the chat said, I think I'm going up on a Tuesday. So let me tell you about Slim real quick as I pull this up. Slim thought that we were live yesterday. She thought she had missed it, and she called me and she's like, hey, where y'all at? I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Man.
So shout out to you for being a real one. And we love you. So what we're going to have everybody do, just go ahead and cut your cameras. And we're going to play this stuff and get up out of here. All right. You know how I cut your camera off, Alfonso?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Mexican, right?
Yeah, I'm Mexican.
Hey, bro, good question, bro. You know the difference between Penalin and Fabuloso?
I mean, they're both basically the same, bro. They're just like different scents, just more of preference.
All right, so I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I would probably go with the Fabuloso, man.
Hey, excuse me, my man. Got a quick question. You black, right?
Don't stop.
The White House got broken into while Obama was in office. The first time in over 100 years that someone broke into the White House. Also, the first time a girl was guarding the front door by herself. What are you trying to say? That women can't do everything men can do? Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. That seems sexist, right? People say you're sexist. No, it's not sexist. Here's why it's not sexist. Because men can't even do everything men can do. See? There's no physical equality, folks. That's why we have the Olympics. Because there's people that can do some shit that you and I can't do. One of those things is guarding the fucking White House. I know I can't guard the White House. You know how I know? Because I met Shaquille O'Neal, and his dick is where my face is. That's not equality. That's not white privilege. Listen, if the White House is experiencing a Shaq attack, I'm the wrong dude to save the world. I did Fear Factor with Shaq. If we were holding hands, it'd be like a 6-year-old at the park with his dad. We're barely the same thing. So do I think women should guard the White House? No, I don't think I should either. It's not sexist to say that women can't do big physical labor things as good as giant men can. But people will tell you it is. Well, I'm not sexist. As a matter of fact, my favorite people are all female. I have a wife and I have 3 daughters. They're my favorite people in the world.